everyone, and welcome back to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm Big Frost. I hope you're having a great day. Today is season 3. Yes, episode 20. There's only one episode left because I'm doing it in the same time. So oh my god, we're almost over season 3. I think I looked it up one time, and when I started season 3 was in November or something. It's still been 4 months since then, but I feel like that's still insane to me. Um, it's yeah, I feel like we just started season 3, but at the same time, I can't. I'm like, oh my god, it feels so long ago. I don't remember which episode it was, but I was like, yeah, it must have been done in July. Not at all, not at all. And then we're gonna have Angel at the same time. Still don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Honestly. um, but since it's not gonna come up until April, the season 4 and season 1 of Angel, I have time to figure it out. I'm gonna be filming them, of course, but you know. So yeah, I'm gonna figure it out by Sunday, which is when I film the finale, so you can have a bit of an idea what it's gonna be. Probably is when, example, there's some episodes that are kind of back to back. I'll upload 2 times a week, or when it's just regular episodes, there'll be one per week. Simply because it's also my finals. April is my finals in school. And this is my show as well. So yeah. But after that, who knows? So I am excited for this. I don't know if it's gonna be just something random, like a monster of the week before the big finale, or it's gonna be actually something, which would be cool. But I'm excited. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into it. They're having nope, as would say is Willow having a sleepover. But no. That's a bit Twilight creepy, my dude. Well, I guess they are a couple, so who cares, but
This really isn't girl
you can't tell me that oof wasn't supposed to be a puck. Come on.
friendly. And lots of girls have older boyfriends. You'll blend.
He doesn't want to go. Look how hesitant he is. He's so comfortable. The relationship is going down. Because it had to be. I've been saying it for 3 episodes. I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, but there's an Angel season. There wouldn't be 2 series of people that are together at all times. I think they're gonna be related, but they can't be together like this, you know? So there's gonna be a showdown. I hope though that season 4 of Buffy doesn't start with her being depressed. That would be a good change. I feel like. I mean, she had valid reasons to be sad, don't get me wrong. But for her to be happy for once would be cool, you know? I don't like seeing her sad.
I don't have a date for the prom.
Well, gosh. I wonder why not. You couldn't possibly have anything to do with your sales pitch.
Yeah.
Evil. Look, do you want to go with me or not?
Anya, huh? Interesting choice.
So he said yes.
Choice is kind of a
I have the kick dress. Oh, the pink one? Angel's gonna lose it. But not as...
But I think he's gonna break up with you before the prom, sadly. Oh, I think it started his doubt with what the mayor said.
It's not all I'm concerned about. I don't have to tell you that you and Buffy are from different worlds.
I'm sorry, but this is coming from nowhere.
She
What?
had to deal with a lot.
Your ancestor.
She's just starting out in life.
It's the good old dilemma with this whole situation. Honestly, the age gap is sucky. I don't like it, but it's happening, and I would rather just be whatever, because obviously before now it wasn't addressed, you know, much, than just whine about it all episodes, because that's just That's just sucky of my part. Just me being like, well, you know, the age gap sucks. Like every single time they see together, like that would suck. Um, so yeah, but it's not ideal.
On the contrary, no, we know that the Ascension refers to a human transforming into a demon, becoming
What?
a living embodiment of an immortal, and Graduation Day, Armo Wilkins is
Why?
that.
But especially if we're all gonna vaporize or something on graduation day, we deserve a little promy fun.
Agreed.
One night of glory, not too much to ask.
Apparently it is. Though I hope he doesn't break up with her before the prom. That would be sucky.
Persons present now come to be joined.
A wedding.
If any man can show just cause, why they should not be lawfully joined
Ah,
together.
she's dreaming.
Speak now.
There's of course no one here. Because it's a dream. But why do they always show us how Buffy is happy before something happens? Like, bro. Every time something like bad is gonna happen, it's just these like dreams or these like scenes where she's so happy.
Angel?
Oh, it's his dream. Oh. Dude, you projected your issues so hard you made her a vampire. Oh my god. I noticed that. I know it's like, because one of the ways to make her immortal would be to turn her into a vampire, but that would be stupid because then she'd lose her soul. But
Don't be that way.
Not now. I'm not being that way. Every time I
think we need to talk. But not now, not here.
That's never good.
It's about what the mayor said. Because he was just trying to shake us up.
He was right.
Kind of, yeah.
No, he wasn't. He's the bad guy.
The bad guy can be right.
You deserve more.
I feel like that's the worst approach, bro.
You deserve something outside of demons and darkness.
The right call would be like, bro, I'm immortal, you're not. So, and I can go poof if I'm truly happy. Don't think this is gonna work out, you know?
You want it all. A normal life.
I'll never have a normal life.
Yeah, this is not the right argument, my bro.
I'm trying to do what's right here, okay? I'm trying to think with my head instead of my heart.
Heart? You have a heart? It isn't even beating.
Oof.
But I didn't know that I got a choice in that. I'm never gonna change. I can't change. With you.
I don't.
He does.
Be with me.
Ugh.
Based. If we survive, I'll go.
You know, I was like, I hope she has a happy beginning of season 4. Don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't know.
I just I feel like he used all the wrong. Okay, I must say he used all the wrong arguments. But those are his arguments. Because to tell her that you're not good enough for her, that's not an argument, because like only she knows that, sort of, you know? And I think Buffy is not too in love. Like, last time she was ready to kill him when he turned evil, you know? Like, so I don't think she's just like totally blind. And it proved that, like, last season and stuff. That was proven. So to just so the argument of her being too in love, I think is a bit falls a bit short. Like yes, she's in love, and that they're both in love. That affects their bias both. It's just that he understands because she doesn't care about the fact that he can't go in the sunlight. She doesn't care that he's like a vampire. She doesn't care about that shit. But he cares because I think if the situation was reversed, he would care about it, you know? Or maybe not, but it bothers him for her. Which on that part I'm like you're kind of projecting for that, but the part is mostly immortality because he doesn't want to just live alone without her. And the age gap, basically. But he genuinely, I think, believes that he's not good enough for her, and that's it's kind of their thing where they're both so self-sacrificing, and it's like bro, like last time he was ready to commit suicide in an episode for her and stuff. Like do I don't the really honestly the relationship could have worked if not for the curse, you know, like if not for the curse I think the relationship could have worked until beyond. If obviously we're not talking with like show style and everything, just like in the way that like of course the breakups are gonna happen in a TV series, else it's boring if they're just together the whole time. Or like nothing bad happens in a relationship, you know what I mean? But I think it could have worked. But to break up with her before prom, I feel like is sucky. It's like telling someone right before their big competition something bad. You're like, no, just fucking wait. Give her that moment. Like what? But she did kind of pressure him into it. Like the line when she said, "Oh, I don't know what I'll do if I can't see you." It's the first thought in my head was like, "Well, just don't go see him." Like this is the difference. Like Buffy is very passionate about what she loves and stuff. I'm okay. Like I don't like. Of course, like when I have one boyfriend, and when we broke up, I was very sad, and I was, the whole shebang. I was crying and stuff, but I didn't have this urge to go see him, and I didn't want to see him all the time when we were in the relationship. Like, I loved him, and I wanted like to do things with him and stuff, but it's just like I'm not a passionate person in life. Like my favorite shows, I don't rewatch all that. Like I've watched them once or twice, and I really like them, but I've not really rewatched them. Like, or my sport. I love my sport, but I'm not passionate. Like I'm not a passionate person. So all these things sometimes in shows, it gets me. Like I'm like, what? Just don't do that. And I just think it's cool to see the difference in people thinking. Yeah, of course, there's also dramatization because it's a TV show, but.
That's it? That's it? Assuming we survive this Ascension thing, he's gonna leave town.
Oh, he's a fool.
Emotional capacity, I don't think, is a strong point. Like, come on, give her freaking prom. She has one prom in her entire life.
He's a super maxi jerk for doing it right before the prom.
Thank you. Like she did.
243 years old.
That's the best friend's job. Vilifying and grousing.
Usually, yeah. I mean, I think maybe in the long run that he's right.
This is the worst part, isn't it?
I tried to hope for the best, but I'm sorry. Must be horrible.
Yeah, because there's too many factors. And like I said, they might work if not for the curse, but then there's the age gap, there's the mortality. All just these two make it harder. There's the fact that they can't go outside. Like,
Still coming.
still in shock.
No, I'm just trying to keep from dying.
Mm.
I feel like I can't breathe.
I just got teary eyes and then you fucking way to kill the mood. Where even is this? I knew it. I don't know why she doesn't want to tell him that she works there.
So you better get back to work and quit goofing. Mrs. Finkel's so hesitant for you.
There we go. I don't know what the big deal.
Working has been taken away because Daddy made a little mistake on his taxes for the last 12 years.
Oh, tax fraud?
I'm broke. I can't go to any of the
Aw.
colleges that accepted me.
Okay, that's
and
why.
I can't stay home because we no longer have one.
She's homeless?
Wouldn't have the same punch.
Oh, what the heck? Plus, I didn't know it was this bad. I just thought she'd gotten a job. It seems after this one guy.
Weirded me out. That thing had good taste. I mean, Chuck.
If I'm not mistaken, this is a hellhound.
That's a hellhound?
It's particularly vicious.
Aren't hellhounds like
Sort of a
dog or something?
demon. They feed off the brains of their foes.
That's super.
Zoom in on.
Hello, Hellhound Razor.
Tucker Wells.
Of course he's in school. Bro, what?
Booker's email account.
That was fast.
Trained to attack people in formal wear.
Oh, are we all catching up now?
This Tucker is planning to.
That was
attack
actually-
someone tonight.
You guys are gonna have a prom. The kind of prom that everyone should have.
Oh,
Kill every single person on the face of the earth to do it.
sure, go murder rage. That was an appropriate response.
And Tucker must be feeding it, right?
Yeah, this kid orders cow brains a couple times a week. No,
Do you not find that weird at all? I'm actually not stalking you.
What are you doing?
Remember?
If it means anything, I miss you.
Can we not, please?
Agreed. Please
When
don't.
I strictly in a chaperone capacity. But it's
So
fine.
sad.
I mean, I'm cool with going stag.
She's not. She's
I'm over
so
the
totally
whole
not.
Buffy Got it.
What do you think was gonna happen after you broke up? Like,
Thanks.
I know it was necessary and stuff, but
Well, somebody did.
What? Who?
Xander, oh my god.
A nice time.
Okay then.
See ya.
Just like, fine, whatever. Oh,
I
so
went to the
sad.
gym. All of their planning and dreaming was for nothing. But they can't spend.
That should tell you.
Angel's leaving me. Just leaving town.
That beach.
This sort of thing requires ice cream of some kind.
But if the prom is going on, I think that he'll already be there, no?
Your husband's head would explode, which was great, except we were standing 3 feet from him at the time. What a mess.
Oh no, this is gonna be so hard.
You made the lower classmen get up as girls and watch them.
Dip is tasty, isn't it?
What the? I did not expect that.
Very hard.
Yeah, just his face. I wish I had that. It was COVID, so I also did not get a prom. At least I got a graduation ceremony and stuff, but it ain't the same, you know.
Been a little nervous.
We think Buffy's gonna.
Oh my god, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. What the heck? Oh,
So then this one time, a girl wished that her ex would cannibalize himself.
That's all you can talk about.
Thank you.
It looks good on you.
Well, duh.
That was so nice. I hope she has time to come. But I don't think she will.
I have my reasons. You want to go to the prom with me?
No.
That's it?
Gotta have a redundancy system. Any incompetent knows that.
There's more than one?
The mirror ball.
Just because he was rejected once? I thought they were gonna eat it. Should have put on a dress. I mean, that would have attracted him more. Oh. How did that happen?
Bathroom?
It's your school. You should know this. Oh, she's so pretty.
You look awesome.
So do you.
She looks so good. They both look amazing.
One more award to give out. Is Buffy Summers here tonight?
Oh! I mean, I expected that, but for what?
Don't talk about it much, but it's no secret that Sunnydale High isn't really like other high schools.
Oh, that's so sweet!
Stuff happened. Whenever there was a problem or something creepy happened, you seemed to show up and stop it. Most of the people here have been saved by you.
Oh, this is so cool.
One lowest mortality rate of any graduating class in Sunnydale history.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god. That's so sad.
Buffy Summers, class protector.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my god. And they never acknowledged her, so I'm so glad they did. Oh. Oh, I'm so happy for you. You deserve it. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Because they kind of did ignore it sometimes. So...
I wonder if asking Miss Chase to dance would...
For God's sake, man, she's 18.
That was so good. He's gonna go dance with Buffy as a father figure thing. That would be so cute. And people were pointing out that, like, you know, they don't, because of course there's like an age gap, but then again, it's not that much of an age gap. It's mostly because he's kind of like not works at a school, but is at a school as an adult. My mind like associated him with authority figures, and so students or authority figure, not necessarily a good idea because of the power play, you know. But he's not really a teacher. Actually, someone pointed out, like, we don't know how the fuck he can be here. How Snyder may approve that, we don't know. But yeah, so. I've joined the whatever category.
I had no idea that children en masse could be gracious.
Did he come? Oh no, I don't know if I'm happy or sad about it. Oh. She's gonna cry.
I mean, I understand.
It's so sad, but I'm glad he went though. For like the last time as well. This is just so sad because all this time I would just be thinking about how I'll never have this again. Sorry. It's kind of a conclusion episode, you know? That song is gonna get copyrighted so hard. Oh my god. That was a great episode. Ooh. One sec, I'm gonna disentangle these dudes. Please scooch back up. Hello. But it was a random episode. But it was a needed one. In the way that we needed to have that episode solely focused on Buffy's end of relation with Xander. We needed to have that. I'm gonna scooch back because I can be in the middle now. Okay. Sorry, I just yawned in the middle of a yawn. But we need to have that episode solely focus on their kind of ending relationship, and because of the different series that they're gonna have, I don't think it's ever gonna happen where they get back together again. It would surprise me at the very least, because especially as I think that Buffy runs, there's like there's 5 seasons of Angel. There's like when Buffy ends, there's like another season of just Angel. And yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at the list of the schedule and stuff. Every time I start talking, it starts getting warm in my room. There's a weird sound. Was it my phone? No. What? I just had like a notification of a Reddit post, but it's my name. Nope, it's not. Never mind. But it was necessary because we needed to have that episode solely focused on their, like, the end of their relationship. So yeah, I think it was really great. Honestly, I think it was a very good episode, even though it was not like focused heavily on the the plot, which the Ascension and stuff. I think it was great. Because as much as I would have loved for them to stay together forever, it would probably not have worked. Like, I was being very optimistic when I said that they would stay together forever after that. Like, that's optimistic as shit. Just, like, if you remove everything else, just the immortality. That's sucky. Right? Because not just with him being, so hard. Not with him just being, like, immortal and he's gonna live beyond her. There's also the fact that there's a lot of experiences that they can't share. Like, as you get older with a partner, I mean, of course this is a feel-like opinion because I'm 19, so I can't know. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like when you have a partner, you can share these things together. So you can share how you're getting older, how, like, some things are getting more difficult, or how you like certain things more than when you were younger because of the experience that you have. And I feel like because you know that you can't die, I feel like these experiences might not be as easy to share. So I think that's a thing also that is harder. There's also the fact that he can't go in the sun. Like, it might not seem a big of a problem, but I feel like something could come up and it would just not work anymore, you know? So then there's the big age gap that they have, that he has so much experience and so much things that he's lived in his life, and then she doesn't. So yeah, it's also because, you know, the I know I'm gonna talk about later, because a lot of things I do in the outros that I like skip over subjects because my mind thinks about it, but I'm gonna try not to do that too much, do it less at least. So I think that was really. And when Buffy was like, I understand why he did it, and I know in my heart it was not gonna work, but I wanted it to. Oh my god. It's stupid that he did it before the prom, but I'm glad that she's, like, of course she's gonna be heartbroken about it. She's probably gonna be very sad coming back from season 4 because he's not there. But they're probably gonna still have contact with each other because there's a watch order. This I can't not be spoiled because this is how I know. I need to know these things to plan my stuff. So I'm sorry if that upsets you that I know this stuff, but I need to know to plan my stuff. For like when I watch things in the watch order. So if there's a watch order, then of course they're connected together, you know. But yeah. What was I about to say? So I think it's very mature of her reaction is very mature. And it's, of course, she's still sad about it, but she still understands why he did it and stuff. It's just so sad. And when Willow was like, yeah, I was hoping for it, but I don't think it could have worked. It's so sad. The way that Joyce was just there, I mean, I want to say it came out of nowhere, but at the same time, she must have like seen Buffy, like, you know, go to his place, and like be happy to say, and then she got worried. And as much as I want to say don't, but in the conversation, I think it was needed because he was feeling it, right? Like what the mayor said, he was feeling it, especially the mayor has experience with that, made it like harder to deny, I guess. So yeah, and yeah. And the fact that he was so sad in the episodes before, and he just kind of knew, and I think he just needed that push. I would have liked that push to be after everything, but at the same time, oh well. It happened, so whatever. I hope that she can, like, there's 4 seasons left. 4 seasons left. There's, so that means she probably gonna find herself another boyfriend, maybe not, who knows. And I hope she does. I hope she does, and I hope she's happy. I'm so much looking forward to when they're in the workforce. That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be so cool. I would love that so much. They're gonna be in college for, well, it depends what like degree and stuff they're getting, but minimum of 2 years, I would say. So yeah. But that's still gonna be different, and we get to see that journey as well. So that's gonna be cool. Because the episode was like mainly focused on, you know, Buffy and Angel and their big breakup. And I think also because he's so old, and because he's from literally like such a different generation, such different beliefs, that things like, example, the prom that he was in, like, I think he knew, but at the same time he didn't. So these things that kind of make it harder, but also, like, his argument with her was like, you how to say, you deserve better. It's like, I think he was very good with her, and I think he was a very attentionate boyfriend when he wasn't being self-sacrificing about it. Like, the way he also, and you know, when he was like, with Buffy, you don't even need, like, the last episode, was it last, no, 2 episodes ago, with the telepathy, he's like, you don't need to lie to me and stuff like that. I was like, like, that's so good, and he was a good boyfriend, but yeah. Yeah. I'm sad. I don't know, sometimes I lose track of what I was trying to say. But it was so sad, and I really hope that they can be back together and stuff. I mean, no, not because, no, not really, but like that she can find happiness again, and that he can find happiness again. So, and yeah, what I want to say before, now that I'm actually off the topic, is that because when I'm in high school, and that example, you don't skip a year, or you do a year, or you finish when you're 17. High school? I think so. So I'm 19 now. No. When you're... It was... I graduated... This year I did 20... 24... 22, 23, 21 to 22. I graduated in 2021. I'm gonna whip out the calculator just to be sure. So, 2021. So yeah, when I was 17. But I wasn't 17 yet. I was actually 16 when I graduated. So that's why for me it's like, so, even she's graduating, like, that's a what? Like, cause, and most of my friends had summer birthdays as well, so we were all like mostly 16. So, you know, that's why also I have a stronger reaction. Like, our years are different than the US. But like, that year, if you're born the same year as me, which is 2004, then you're supposed to be 17. But it was my birthday yet, because my birthday's in July. So that's why also, I think. But it was so sad of an episode, but I think it was a much needed one. And I'm really looking forward to the finale. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's one of my favorite villains so far. I think he's so different than the other villains. Like, he doesn't have the typical, I want to take over the world, fuck you, personality. And I love it. So I think it's really cool. And yeah. So without further ado, let's look at the extras. But yeah, I forgot to talk about the umbrella. Oh, it's so cool. I think it's so cool that they brought it up, because for like a lot of seasons, like, no one brings up the fact that they're being saved. And I know it's like kind of with the fact like that she has an identity that they don't know, but like they must have noticed something, and they do. And I'm so glad that they made a mention of this, and that they just showed her appreciation, because she so freaking deserves it. She so deserves, like, to be seen, to be talked about, to be like, because she saves them all the time and they don't know. They do know, but like, it's something like, oh, you must keep a secret identity. Like, at this point I'm like, but why? Everyone knows. Like, she saves them every time. Like, this is not a big town, you know? So yeah, I think it's so cool that it did that, and I think it really also shows because you know the whole episode she's like she wants to go to prom like the other kids and she can't. And this shows that like we know there's something going on, and it kind of acknowledge what she does. How to say it with they kind of acknowledge that she's different but that it's okay and that they're happy about it, so maybe she can like rest more easily or something, I don't know. But I thought it was so cool that they did that, and I'm so glad that they integrated that in. Brad Kane. At the age of 8, he obtained the role of one of the 4 chorus boys in the Broadway musical Evita. He was in that production for 4 months before changing to the pre-Broadway workshop in Sondheim Sunday in the Park with George, in which he acted alongside such stars as Bernadette Peters and Mandy Patinkin. When he was 11, Kane participated in the Very Special Arts Festival, a series of benefit concerts for disabled children's charities, which gave him an opportunity to sing for then First Lady Nancy Reagan in the White House and at the Kennedy Center. Kane has appeared in many commercials and programs such as Law & Order, One Life to Live, Guiding Light, Search for Tomorrow, and Plaza Sésamo. Yeah. He has also been a host on the Nickelodeon series Rated K Update and has been the assistant conductor of an interview program called Girl Talk. Really? Girl Talk? His first album, This Day in History, was released on July 1, 2008. In fall 2008, he joined the Fox science fiction series Fringe as a writer and co-producer. Oh, so cool. After the completion of the 2nd season, he left the show. That's very nice. Oh, so many pictures. Prom night in Sunnydale. Someone's planning to sabotage the party, but Buffy has a little plan of her own. It doesn't spoil the breakup at all, so that's good. It's kind of funny that for the wedding, like the dream, that was so sad. That she clearly she's not a human, first of all, but now she's human, which is why she's so confused, and her whole being was to hate men. I think that was like her whole like, you know how our brain is like survive, her was like hate men. So but she's still with Alexander, which is like, first of all, the first hate men thing is unfair, but I'm gonna let it pass because she's a being other than human. So, but it's a bit fucking bitch move before you set on fire. So it was funny to see them like enjoying themselves like this, and a bit weird because she was insulting him the whole time and talking about killing other people, which is not fun. She looked so good. Like, how did nobody, apart from Buffy, comment on that? That was so good. And I wish we'd seen a better close-up because that dress looks gorgeous. Oh my god, with like the shawl and everything. I love it. Looks kind of uncomfortable, actually. Wedding. Oh, that must have been so sad to film. Oh, there were people in the background. With the team, the production team. Oh, that's scary. It's so cool to see them outside of their characters. Like, I wonder how they act. Are they like actually friends? Are they just co-workers? Oh my god, okay. And stuff. I love there was just like one picture of a devil, like, BOOM! Like, scare. Oh, it's her actual wedding. Oh no, I made the picture go away. Oh. She still looks like Buffy, but at the same time doesn't, and it's so weird. How old was she when she got married? Because she doesn't look that old. Well, I don't know how old she was when she was doing the show. So the prom. 8.9 out of 10. Oh wow, 15 out of 144. Oh, that's pretty good rating. Holy shit. One vampire staked by Buffy. Unidentified men killed by a hellhound. 4 hellhounds killed by Buffy. Among the VHS tapes shown to the Hellhounds to train them to attack people in formal wear at the prom is Pump Up the Volume, which despite being a high school movie has neither a prom scene nor people in formal wear. Wow. When the gang goes through the shop security tape, Oz asks Xander to pause, which he doesn't do for several... I noticed that, but I didn't say it. When the tape is stopped, she shows exactly what Oz wanted to show the others, something that was not in view until then, so he couldn't have seen it when he asked for the tape to be stopped. At the prom, when Giles and Wesley are at the snack table, Wesley holding a red napkin. When it cuts from Cordelia walking in, and when Wesley says, "The napkin very hot," the napkin is now yellow. Huh, that is true. She's like, "No, ugly." Xander's sock puppet of love routine is reminiscent of Senor Wences, a ventriloquist who would draw a face on his hand and speak through it with a funny voice. Buffy's line, "Miles to go before we sleep," is a reference to the 1922... Wait, my brain went 18, so... Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Xander refers to Tucker as a Hellhound Raiser, a wordplay on the Hellraiser horror franchise. On his way out to investigate at the magic box, Xander realizes sausages. That's a real thing. A brand of dog treats that was known for its television commercials. Buffy jokes that Angel gets his blood from McPlasmas, a wordplay on the McDonald's fast food company. Buffy says she's got to stop a crazy woman from pulling a Carrie. It refers to the horror character who kills several of her classmates during prom. Oh, I don't know about that one. Okay, I actually didn't download that.
Stay on the WB Week of Weeks. It's a prom night every girl dreams of. But when the prom is in Sunnydale, expect anything but the ordinary. An all-new Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It like hints more towards
prom night in Sunnydale. Expect anything.
It hints more towards a monster than them breaking up, which I think is kind of funny. Then it's like, oh my god, what happened? Oh, no, what happened? In the scene where Angel breaks up with Buffy, Sarah Michelle Gellar has admitted that she could not stop crying, and the set was closed for 25 minutes to allow her to recover. Oh, that's so sad. Buffy's prom dress was designed by couturier Pamela Dennis, while Vera Wong designed her wedding dress seen in Angel's dream sequence. Gellar could not sit down while wearing the dress. Incidentally, Wong also designed Sarah Michelle Gellar's wedding dress when she tied the knot with Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh. Sarah Michelle Gellar listed this among her favorite episodes. I loved the prom. It stood for everything Buffy was about, the fact that she was so badly wanted to be part of other kids' lives. Oh, I didn't even mention the umbrella, how cool that was. No, I forgot. I'll add it afterwards. The band at the prom can be heard singing the lines Aladdin and His Lamp. Brad Kane, who guest starred as Tucker Wells, was the singers for Aladdin in all 3 of the Disney films. That's awesome. Jessica Johnson, the winner of the Buffy Christmas sweepstakes, is said to have participated in this episode. You may remember the television ad that aired before the broadcast of Amends. I don't, but you guys might. Because Earshot's premiere was delayed out of respect for the Colombian massacre victims and their families, viewers at the time were unaware of Buffy stopping Jonathan from committing suicide. The fact that Buffy saved his life makes his pretension of a class protector award to her even more significant, which is so true. Up until this point, I didn't notice. It was normal for siblings in the series to not mention the supernatural events that they experienced. Giles explained this as the ability of people to rationalize what they can and forget what they can't. This is the first time that the students of Student High openly show awareness of the supernatural events at their school. Les chiens de l'enfer. Oh my god. Like, the Hellhound sounds... Les chiens is just dog. So it's just dogs of hell. But even then sounds more kind of oomph, you know? But you'd have just said the prom. Prom party. Bunky. The ball of end, of course. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.